Have you ever wondered if the life you've been dreaming about is closer than it seems? Sometimes the biggest changes don't begin with a loud announcement. They begin with a quiet decision to believe that your future can be different from your past. Today, this message is not about predicting your destiny. It's about reminding you that every meaningful connection starts with the person you choose to become. Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that everything you've been waiting for has been preparing itself while you were busy growing, learning, and becoming stronger. The opportunities you desire, the relationships you hope for, and the success you dream about often arrive when you are emotionally and mentally ready to receive them. Many people spend years searching for the perfect partner, believing happiness depends on finding someone extraordinary. But the truth is that extraordinary relationships are built by two people who have committed themselves to becoming better every single day. Instead of asking when the right person will arrive, ask yourself whether you are becoming the kind of person who can build a healthy, inspiring, and lasting relationship. There's something powerful about believing that your future holds amazing possibilities. That belief changes your attitude, your confidence, and even the way you treat others. When you expect good things to happen, you naturally begin making better choices. You become more open to opportunities, kinder to strangers, and more willing to take positive risks. Success and meaningful relationships often follow the same principle. They both require patience, consistency, and faith in the process. You cannot force the right timing, but you can prepare yourself every day. Read books that inspire you. Learn new skills. Take care of your health. Build confidence that comes from discipline instead of temporary motivation. Think about the people who have transformed their lives. Most of them didn't experience success overnight. They kept moving forward even when nobody believed in them. They trusted that every small step mattered. Their future changed because they refused to quit on themselves. Now imagine meeting someone who shares that same mindset. Someone who values growth, ambition, kindness, and loyalty. A relationship like that doesn't happen because of luck alone. It happens because both people spent time becoming their best selves before their paths crossed. Perhaps the next chapter of your life will introduce you to someone who inspires you to dream bigger than ever before. Perhaps that person will encourage you to chase goals you once thought were impossible. Maybe together you'll create a future filled with purpose, generosity, and shared success. Whether that person is wealthy, successful, or simply rich in character, what matters most is the quality of the connection you build. Never underestimate the power of your daily habits. Every positive action sends a message to yourself that your future is worth investing in. Wake up with gratitude. Speak with confidence. Treat people with respect. Keep learning. Stay humble. These habits quietly transform your life in ways that become obvious only after months or years. Sometimes life delays certain blessings because it is preparing you for responsibilities you are not yet ready to carry. Instead of seeing delays as rejection, see them as preparation. Every challenge teaches resilience. Every disappointment teaches wisdom. Every setback builds strength that will one day become your greatest advantage. Remember that confidence is attractive because it reflects self-respect, not arrogance. People are naturally drawn to those who know their values, keep their promises, and remain calm during difficult times. Becoming that person is far more valuable than chasing anyone's attention. The future belongs to those who continue believing when circumstances seem uncertain. Every sunrise brings fresh opportunities to improve your life, meet new people, and create meaningful experiences. You never know which conversation, which decision, or which opportunity could completely change your journey. If you've been feeling discouraged lately, let this be your reminder that your story is still being written. One difficult chapter does not define the entire book. The pages ahead may contain opportunities you cannot yet imagine. Stay patient with yourself and trust that consistent effort produces lasting results. Don't allow fear to convince you that you've missed your chance. Life has an incredible way of surprising those who continue showing up with hope and determination. Your greatest opportunities often appear when you least expect them, but they usually find people who have prepared themselves to recognize them. As you move forward, focus less on chasing perfection and more on making progress. Celebrate every improvement, no matter how small. Every lesson learned, every goal achieved, and every obstacle overcome becomes part of the foundation for a brighter future. Today, choose to believe in possibility rather than limitation. Choose growth over comfort. Choose courage over fear. Most importantly, choose to become someone who brings value, kindness, and inspiration into the lives of others. When you do that, amazing relationships and opportunities become much more likely to enter your life. The future is not something to fear. It is something to prepare for. Keep moving forward with faith, confidence, and determination. The best chapter of your story may still be waiting to unfold. And every positive decision you make today brings you one step closer to the life you truly deserve. And as you continue walking your path, remember that the most meaningful transformations rarely happen all at once. They happen one choice, one habit, and one day at a time. Every morning you wake up with another opportunity to become wiser, stronger, and more prepared for whatever life has in store. Never underestimate how much your life can change in a single year when you remain committed to your goals and refuse to give up. There will be moments when nothing seems to be changing. You may feel like your efforts are going unnoticed, or that your dreams are taking longer than expected. Those are the moments that test your character. They ask one important question: will you keep believing in your future even when you cannot yet see the results? The answer to that question often determines the direction of your life. Every successful person has experienced seasons of waiting. Every inspiring love story has faced moments of uncertainty. What separates those who eventually succeed is not perfect timing or perfect circumstances. It is their willingness to keep moving forward despite temporary setbacks. They understand that progress is not always visible, but it is always possible. Take a moment to think about the version of yourself you want to become. Picture that person clearly. Imagine the confidence they carry, the kindness they show, and the discipline they practice every day. Then ask yourself, what can I do today that brings me one step closer to becoming that person? The answer may be simple, but simple actions repeated consistently create extraordinary results. You don't need to have every answer today. You don't need to know every detail about your future. All you need is the courage to take the next step. Life has a remarkable way of revealing the next opportunity only after you've been faithful with the one already in front of you. Surround yourself with people who encourage your growth rather than your doubts. Spend less time comparing your journey to someone else's and more time appreciating how far you have already come. Comparison steals joy, but gratitude creates peace. When you focus on your own progress, you begin noticing opportunities that were always there, but previously hidden by fear and distraction. Your mindset shapes your reality more than you may realize. If you constantly expect disappointment, you may overlook the blessings standing right in front of you. But when you choose hope, gratitude, and resilience, you become more aware of possibilities that others ignore. That doesn't mean life becomes perfect. It means you become stronger than your challenges. There is incredible power in believing that your best days are still ahead. That belief gives you energy when you're tired, patience when you're frustrated, and courage when you're afraid. It reminds you that today's struggles are temporary, but the lessons they teach can last a lifetime.